What were your thoughts when we first started Ortmann Concrete in Action?
I don't know.
You just go with
I
first.
think I kind of came in. I don't think I was here whenever it first started, but I came in whenever you guys were kind of coming up with the idea. Um, I kind of thought it was odd. I've never been to any company that had you out here filming and trying to show what we had going on and how we do it, which is cool though, and it was definitely different. And I guess it kind of keeps you on your toes because you want to show good work for the people and not only just yourself, but you're putting it out there for people to learn, kind of just understand, and maybe it'll teach a young kid to get into it and find something that he desires. So that's kind of what I thought. But what do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I thought I would when it first came out. I was pretty excited to catch a bunch of stuff that'd be funny that we can look at later and laugh at, which I think we can.
Yeah, that was my whole deal with it. I just wanted it was funny every day. We'd have funny stuff happening. We talk about it and we talk about how we can watch it again. So then it's cool that we can go back and watch the funny moments.
Yeah, it was fun.
Good one, Mike.
There we go.
That was tough.
What is different from when we first started versus now?
My biggest ones were not as horrible, like just awful. It was bad. We didn't know what we were doing. And it didn't even. We were trying to make it work, but it never did. So I guess we got a grip on it somehow. But it was rough at the beginning.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot more organized now and taking cameras and jobs and getting stuff that we want to get and getting the important stuff that people want to see.
I don't know. I think the people want to see Mike talk a little bit more. We don't get to see a lot of Mike, but I think one thing that has definitely changed from then to now would be the kind of professionalism of it. We're kind of more on cue, got subjects, and we kind of try to carry on and give people something to get excited for.
Being the OGs on the channel, what role do you feel that each of you had?
So I think when it first started, people like to say my role was a camera hog, which may be sure. I think I was just fun to watch on YouTube. And I think to everybody here that thinks I'm a camera hog, hate me or love me, all you can do is watch. And the people love it. Thank you.
Mine's the strong, silent type, and I get yelled at a lot.
I don't know what I went. I don't know what I went.
Ryan's a singer, in case any of you haven't heard that on YouTube.
I am.
A lot of
used to
people.
be. I retired.
For me, I think whenever it first started, like it was definitely new, so I was kind of just like, I think I'll stay away from the camera and just focus on working. I think it's kind of changed a little bit now. I like engaging more and seeing different things and trying to talk to people and maybe teach them. So.
Gabe, you're our YouTube coordinator. Can you share with us how that works out in the field?
Yeah, well, it starts out every morning just making sure I have everything that we'll need to film, SD cards, GoPros, mounts, and all that. Then once we get to the job, it's just a matter of setting up and making sure that we capture each moment that's important to the job to make sure that we can show you guys the full extent of our projects.
Trey, you're our newest full-timer. How is it not only starting a brand new job, but also being filmed while learning on your brand new job?
Well, I will say it is kind of nerve-wracking a little bit with not knowing what's going on and then like a bigger step added to it. But honestly, it's not that bad. I think it's cool. Sometimes after like a long day, you can go home and kind of see yourself on there having fun. I mean, it's great.
So you five seem to have a really good relationship in our episodes. Do you have a really good relationship away from the camera and outside of OCI as well?
Oh, I think so. I mean, the amount of times we sit out in the shop and hang out and play cards and stuff, and then on top of that, it helps having two closest friends that I've had come in and work. Evan brought me on, and ended up learning the ropes, and now Trey's doing the same thing. So I think we have a great crew here, and we're all pretty young, ambitious, and just want to have fun playing mud. So
I would say that we almost have like a better relationship off camera. I think it like kind of there's a lot of things that aren't very relevant and like probably shouldn't be on camera just because we have bad mouths and whatnot. But I would say that away from YouTube, our relationship is even better. To be honest, it's a close knit group, so that's fun.
Yeah, one thing you guys never see is the truck rides to or from a job, and that's when 90% of the banter happens in a truck, and it's just there's no point to record it, or I would say want to record it.
Yeah, probably shouldn't be.
But no, it's all good time.
What do you do to relax after a long day of work?
Like,
Come on.
Drink a beer and then take a nap.
There you go.
personally, I honestly would say my favorite thing is just relaxing at home. I love to grill, go home, do a little bit of grilling, make some food, maybe have some refreshments and hang out. That's my favorite part of the night is just hanging out. I don't like doing anything crazy, especially not on work nights. I like to just sit at home and relax. So for me, that's A-okay.
Recently, I've taken up bingo at our local bar. So that's my favorite. It's only one night a week, which is unfortunate. But on Tuesdays, that's where I'm at. Bingo.
Bingo's a good one.
Extreme bingo, by the way. It's not old grandpa bingo.
Nope. I'm with Gabe on the grilling. I probably grill at least 4 out of the 5 nights on a weekday, and then all weekend it's probably going out to the river and just going and cooking whatever and having fun. So I think the best way is definitely just sitting at home, hanging out with your family, your dog, and just relaxing.
So I am here with the OCI office staff, the girls behind the scenes that make everything happen. We are missing Donna, but Donna won't go on camera, but we love you very much, Donna. So Mindy, what is your favorite part of being OCI and Actions creator?
I would have to say my favorite part is actually the creativity, seeing how I can find new things to do with the videos, new techniques, or I'm constantly trying to research stuff and see if I can find new ways to do things and use the footage that the guys have given me.
She actually geeks out on it.
Yes, I do. So just the creativity part of it.
She's behind all of our social media and marketing, and she just does a fantastic job. Stacy, what is your favorite episode?
Favorite episode would probably be there was a retaining wall and then there was a big patio on top of it, and it was just really impressive, I would say. And I will say, this isn't on camera, but when the customer came in, they were just so excited, and that's in the office the best part to see because we don't get to interact with them usually.
All right, Mindy. I'm sure there's many, but what is your most challenging part of being the creator of OCI in Action?
My own brain.
Oh, okay. That's not the one I thought you picked, but I could see that.
Honestly, my own brain, because I come up with ideas, or Stacy and I brainstorm, or we brainstorm when we get going. And we have these ideas and we have these things that we want to do in ways that we can market it, but it's usually self-imposed deadlines and time crunches, and then it's like scrambling to try to get it done, and then I count on the guys to get the footage in a timely manner. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't, and that's probably the most challenging because I put that pressure on myself more than anything.
Stacy, you provide a lot of ideas for our channel. Very interesting, comical ideas.
Yes.
What is your favorite idea you've come up with?
Well, I don't know who all these people are that live in my head, but it's interesting to see what pops out. That's just a joke for those who don't know me. My favorite really is the reels. I loved the Mother's Day one because I'm a mother, but I thought it was very sweet of the guys. But I love the Easter one too, where they were. I mean, these are
Kids in a
late,
candy store.
yes, late teens, early 20s, and they reverted back to 6 years old, diving across each other to get Easter eggs. So that was really fun to watch.
That's awesome. Well, what's your favorite episode?
I like a lot of them. I like a lot of the more recent ones because we're just getting better at the footage that we get. But I one that sticks out to me, I think it's like episode 3 or something of season 1.
Of course, she would know the actual episode number.
They're like my little babies. But anyway, I think it's episode 3 of season 1 where Mike and Ryan are stamping a patio. And they're in the middle of the patio, so they're out there. They can't go anywhere. The only place they can step on is the stamps. And Ryan's singing any song that pops into his head. And Mike just has to deal with it. He cannot get away. He's stuck on the stamps, and he just has to deal with it. And Ryan keeps going and antagonizing him, and Mike just goes with it.
I always know it's gold when I'm out here at the desk and she's in her office,
Laughing
and I
out
just
loud.
hear hysterics laughing. So I'm like, oh, this is going to be a good one.
Oh, we have a lot more viewers than we do subscribers. So we have a lot more people watching our channel, but they haven't yet hit that subscribe button. And we're trying to figure out, being the newbies that we are, how we actually can get that subscribe button to be pushed. So would you like to challenge our viewers or give them a goal and see if we can reach a certain number?
Yeah, right now we're at 312. What are we?
321.
321. Transpose the numbers. So our anniversary of OCI is August. That's our anniversary month. And if we could reach 500 subscribers by the beginning of August, that would be great. Maybe there'll be some extra special video things for that. So.
There you go. 500 subscribers. Challenge accepted. Let's go. All right. So, Mindy, do you have any teasers for next season?
Well, apparently, Doug tried to blow everybody up. So I'm just saying that might be coming. I personally haven't seen it yet, but I'm anxious to. Other than that, I just have to say stay tuned. What prompted you to start the YouTube show?
Well, we wanted to do something to make our days go by quicker and have some fun while doing it, and also get some advertisement out of it. That's pretty much it.
My answer is we were inspired by this guy over here because he was watching other people do concrete on YouTube. So I thought he was funnier and more entertaining.
How has having the YouTube show affected the jobs that we do?
I think it holds us accountable because everything's on film. So there's pulling wire up is number one thing everybody always says, and it just keeps us accountable.
I like when everybody reviews their the projects and they go back through it and stuff. I think that helps them realize how awesome they are and what they're actually doing. It's pretty impressive. But I like to see when they're reviewing and going back over and appreciating their workmanship.
What is your favorite part about having this YouTube channel?
I guess going back and seeing projects that you would rather otherwise forget about.
We've worked really hard building more of a family, a team here at Ortmann Concrete. We don't want it to just be a job. They're working really hard, and sometimes the job's not that fun, but if you're here and like the people you're around. So I think it's more like family videos. So you get to look back and remember and appreciate just like you would your family at home.
Where do you see this heading in the future?
I mean, in the same direction we're heading in. We're getting a little bit better every time, and we're getting a little bit more feedback, more subscribers, likes. I mean, we just need to keep going.
Yeah, I like I would like to see more interaction with our viewers and just let our guys' personalities show because we got a really good group.
Do any of you have a favorite episode or moment from the first 2 seasons that you can share?
The very first video is my favorite because that's where we all got started. So That's the one that I'll remember, and it was pretty cool job too.
I can't even pick one. I like them all. Well, all but one.
My favorite one is Text with Ryan. That was by far the best video because of his commentary on the video and his willingness to record it. Too.
I agree with that.
I think it expressed his personality the best. My favorite video was the wall 2-tiered patio video because since I've been here, that was one of the most technical jobs that we've done, and it turned out really well. So that was a cool video to see come out.
This is my favorite.
I liked the Ozark video. That was a fun job, and that was a fun time down there. And we found Connor. We got him out the lake, so that was pretty nice too. It was a success.
Yeah, we had to go wake Doug up and Ryan to make sure they were out of bed. Me, Mike, and Evan were already flooring.
Also, we got to play some golf down there. That was fun.
It was mini golf.
It was also fun because I got to see Mike's black hole sun tattoo.
Oh yeah, that was funny. We're in the middle of a billiard, and Mike just lifts up his whole shirt. He's like, "This is my song."
Should we see it?
Let's see the black hole sun, dude.
Why you listening to that song all the time in the truck?
He turned it on. He was so excited.
Once again.
He goes, "This was."
How about you? What's your favorite one?
I don't really have a specific favorite, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
My memory is very poor, and I haven't caught up fully with it. But out of all the moments, I think I liked your dipstick song with Evan. That was probably my favorite.
Oh yeah, because it's the truth.
Who has a favorite behind the scenes moment to share that did not quite make it into the episodes?
I do. I have one. It's the Blue Angels when they were flying over all the time and nobody got any footage.
I know. Whenever we were working at this one job, and it was the one with those steps, and we're going down the hill, and me and Evan are literally sliding down the hill with our wheelbarrows. And on one of them, Evan goes running down the hill with this wheelbarrow, and I just look over, and I see him fly over the wheelbarrow and just face plant into a bunch of woods. And it didn't get caught on film, but it was the fun. I sat there dying for 30 minutes. I couldn't believe it. He went face forward. I've never seen anything like it.
Doug, who is your favorite?
I mean, that varies from week to week. My favorite is the person that earns more bricks than the other person, because that means he's doing better than the other guy. So that's my favorite guy.
I'd say that's a weak answer.
I mean, it took me a week to think of it. I don't have a favorite. I'm telling you, it's because it's equal opportunity. I yell at you guys all equally.
Okay. That part I agree with. I agree with that.
I don't agree.
I'll yell at you.
What have you learned from being on Ortmann Concrete in action this past year?
GoPro batteries suck.
Hallelujah to that one. Hallelujah to that one.
Yeah, YouTube is hard. I found that YouTube is hard. I've always watched, everybody I feel like always watches YouTube videos, and personally I've always thought I could make this, and I like fishing a lot. I could make a YouTube video about fishing, and after having all the supplies and everything we need to do it, you realize pretty quick that it's not, you have to think a lot, especially while you're working or while you're doing whatever you're filming. You got to keep constantly thinking about it, and it's a challenge. It really is to get good footage.
Not to mention the editing part of it. I'm thankful for Mindy that she's the one actually doing it, because I've had a little bit of video editing too with Mindy, in the past. Don't know if any those videos actually made it in, but I know how hard it is to very much edit it. The fact that she's keep doing that is honestly impressive.
No doubt. And getting better too.
She really is.
There is no OCI in Action YouTube channel without Mindy for sure. I actually think, I'm not surprised, but I'm really touched by the dedication our guys have and how much buy-in they have. And I really, as we look back on season 1 and season 2, or that it really is a family, and we really feel that. And it's something that we've always wanted, and it's just, I don't know, it just makes you feel good. So
Watching your mouth.
I've learned that, well, I already knew, but kind of just like that we do some damn good work. You pour the concrete out, and then you're in a rush to clean up and get everything in the truck and get home, so you don't really get to appreciate what you just did. But going back on the videos and seeing what this group of guys did together, it's pretty amazing stuff, and it's damn good work.
Yeah.
Especially when you go first.
No, go ahead.
I said, especially when you look at the before and after stuff, like especially the pictures, since we're doing that more often, so that you guys can see like how much has changed with each of our stuff that we've done with each project. It's honestly impressive to see kind of how much of a change it actually is and how good we actually are doing.
Another thing is it actually, believe it or not, helps people learn how to talk to customers because they're not used to speaking in public. Brand new. Look how far he's came. So I think that's huge. Like learning how to speak to the public. That makes you speak to the public. So I think that's a big plus.
How does it make you feel when you hear positive comments from friends, family, subscribers, followers?
Well, I think it makes me want to keep doing it, right? So like if you just heard bad things, because we're not perfect. We do some bad things, as you'll see in a coming up episode, right? We almost blew up. So I think, yeah.
I would say sometimes you don't really reach out to family too much, or family don't ever get the chance to reach out. I mean, it's kind of nice you see that some people are watching, so checking in, and it lets you know that they're still out there and they care. So that's definitely cool whenever you see somebody telling not only your team but you and seeing and appreciate the work that you put out. So I think that's cool.
We've done this for 21 years in August, and Doug and I have always been very humbled by the amount of support we've always received from the time we started till even now. And I think when you see the subscriber numbers go up or you see the comments and stuff, like it just, I don't know, it just makes you feel really good. Like we cannot thank people enough of supporting us throughout. You know, it was the tools to help raise our family and then to create another family and always trying to make each other 1% better. And we couldn't do that without all of your support. So it really does mean the world.
So as appreciation, we'd like to shout out to some of our #1 subscribers, honestly. Mine's 10 Act of Kindness.
Mine's Mr. Clinton 111.
Mine is Matt Algarin.
Mine is Edwin Ramirez.
Southside 88 Shy.
Mine's James Cheever.
Nathaniel Getter.
Shout out to our faithful follower, Mr. Witu. So Witu the 8th, I guess that's his tag name this time. But shout out to him.
We also want to shout out all of you guys who have private accounts on our end. We can't see who you are, and all we know is that our subscriber number went up. So we're also going to shout out all of those who subscribed who do have private accounts and we can't see. So we appreciate you as well.
Okay, so I really appreciate you guys supporting our channel. And please like and subscribe so we can keep doing this. I mean, we're not doing it to try to make money. We're doing it because it's fun.
We really appreciate your support over the last 21 years, and we hope to have 21 more. And thanks for loving our family like we do.
1 year doing OCI on YouTube. I mean, let's cheers. Let's drink to it. Why not?
Cheers. Many more seasons.
All right, Trey.
All right.